Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Seedorf. He's in a good position here. That's really well cleared. Vietnam controlling the possession in this early phase. Nice interception, well timed. Pull it. There he goes, motoring forward. And this is Hullet. Tries a shot! Goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pull it. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Brilliant save from Buffon!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Cruyff. Drogba. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Drogba.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's Drogba. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Drogba! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's played in low. That's going to go a long way. Now, who's going to be first to this? Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition.
Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Thuram. Gabriel. Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Lahm. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pullet. Here's Ronaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Cruyff with the short one. Opts to play it back. And the finish! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Son Heung-min has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8,
Roberto Carlos.
Sado.
Well, he's certainly
Number
caught him there.
6,
It's a free kick.
Xavi.
And he's going to have his name
Number
taken.
24, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 9, Didier Drogba. Number 11, Bale. Number 13, Pedri.
Driving
Number
on and making good
14,
progress.
Pirlo.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 15,
Ribery
Substitutions taking place.
threads one in.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And here's Drogba. Ribery charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's having a shot! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Drogba! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played into space, crosses it in, he gets big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Drogba. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Drogba. And it's Pirlo. Ferdinand. For Nesta. And it's Bale. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van der Sar. Makaleli. Drogba. Lahm. And it's Ribery. Stood up well to him there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ribery has found the net here, of course.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now that's well seen too. It's Drogba! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Plenty to aim at. Ribery! It's their second corner of the game. And this is Ribery. And that has been clubbed away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Drogba, can he spark a counter here? Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be it. Vietnam pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Lahm, Bellingham, and he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. Lahm. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
We expected better, and so did he.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe, there's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
And it's Gullit. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Roberto Carlos is standing over this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Gullit. Oh, good spread. Haaland.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Heading backwards. Now this could be a chance. And he's in on Gullit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Real chance! Goal! Vietnam have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's made its way to him. And it's Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And here's Haaland. Vietnam are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Gullit gives it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nesta. And it's Gullit. Pirlo. Seedorf. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's forced to go back. Haaland is herring after that one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, robust challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's half-time here. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Please
so I
turn
think
your
the manager
attention
has
to
to
the screen
resist
for
change
information
at this
provided
stage.
by the local police.
Vietnam are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
And we're off again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Ferdinand. Pirlo. Ferdinand. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Haaland. It's Pirlo. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. And the through ball. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cruyff plays it short. He's having a go! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Makaleli. Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Hullet. Pirlo running with the ball. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Thinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. It's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Lahm. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared away. Drogba. Searching pass he's played there. Seedorf. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Showing good feet. Hit into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Ferdinand. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the finish! finish! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
99.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Number 14.
Ribéry stood his ground strongly.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
Ribéry.
Didier
And the
Drogba.
shot's on here.
Number 11. Bale.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Number 6. Xavi. Substitution in progress.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Drogba! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
It's Drogba! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Thuram. And it's Maldini. Gabriel. To Lahm. Played back to the goalkeeper. Maldini. Valverde.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lahm. Gabriel is a man so notably robust, and that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Vietnam can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through, place it in low. Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, not quite. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's following up. Backward it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Roberto Carlos. Played into the box. Can he finish? There it is!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Son Heung-min. Thomas somewhat off target. He's had it taken off him. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe. This is promising. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great defending, strong and determined. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And the keeper's got it again. Nesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Pedri. And he skips past his man. Cruyff. That's Maldini.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Maldini. Now Cruyff. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Nedved. Thuram. And it's Nesta. For Nesta. Haaland might just make this. No, that's been intercepted. Lahm.
There will be
Drogba.
1 minute at a
Chelsea
time.
finding their passes. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bellingham. Piqué. Lahm. Piqué. Bellingham. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. And it's Maldini. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Bellingham. Flashes it across. Cleared without hesitation. So what can they make of this? That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. And this is Nedved. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini. Oh, he's played it in. Cruyff!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Piqué. To Lahm. And it's Makalele. Bellingham. And it's Maldini. And that has put paid to that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Xavi. And it's Pedri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a searching pass. That's a shade optimistic. Chance here to counter. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's gone long. Haaland is herring after that one. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And this is Son Heung-min. Nedved. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13, Hadrian. Number 6, Xavi. Number 99, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
And it's
number
Drogba.
15.
That's good running with the ball.
Number 8.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Number 9, Didier Drogba. Number 20.
Very much into the last knockings.
Substitution.
Ferdinand makes the interception. Seedorf now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's Pirlo. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode.
There will be
perfectly measured that.
Time.
Bellingham! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Volunteers for each
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Gabriel. Lahm. Piqué. And it's Thuram. And it's Bellingham. It's Cruyff. Makaleli. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And Gabriel. Cruyff. Out towards the flank. And it's Cruyff. Now Cruyff. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Thuram can get it clear. Nedved. Now it's Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Nedved. Seedorf! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
So it is still 0-0. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game. Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Mbappe. Piqué. And it's Lahm. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Driven forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Cruyff. Half an hour played now. Haaland dominates aerially so often. Now it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Back when it goes. Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos. Look at the space here. And he's away. Piqué. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gabriel cuts it out. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Out of play for a goal kick. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for a runner, and he's intervened well there. Buffon punts it upfield. Lahm. Now, he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Opts for safety. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nedved. Rummenigge. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Succumbs to the pressure. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
And here's Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance to deliver. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Vietnam with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Nedved. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the counter is on. Haaland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a score.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's made its way to him. Lahm. Great vision. Cruyff. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Van der Sar gets it away. Thuram. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Nedved. Number 8, Seedorf.
Ribery.
Number 14, Pirlo.
It's Pedri.
Number 99, Erling Haaland. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 15, Ribery.
Let's a look and place it forward.
Pedri. Number 6, Xavi.
Lam.
Number 9,
Searching
Didier
pass he's
Drogba.
played there.
Number 7,
Played out
Cristiano
towards the right wing.
Ronaldo. Substitution.
Lam delivers. He's going for goal! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Knocks it into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lam. Chelsea finding their passes. That was good alertness. Nesta goes direct. And this is Luis Suarez. That has been cut short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Oh, good spread. Lam delivers. Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Belly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played into space. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Provided by the club or any other paid
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.